Hi, this is Stan Dubin, and welcome to the Hiring Tips Podcast. The name of this tip is, Did Curiosity Really Kill the Cat? Well, most of us are familiar with the proverb, curiosity killed the cat, which serves as a warning against doing too much investigation or experimentation. Well, I don't know about you, but I can't recall a time when I wasn't curious about things. When I was 5 years old, I wondered what those two small holes were in the wall. I was not aware of any of the properties of an electric socket. So I went to the kitchen, got a small knife, and stuck the knife into one of the holes. I wanted to see what would happen, if anything. Well, something definitely happened. Sparks flew out and completely singed my eyebrows. Add some black marks to my forehead, and I was quite a sight. When my dad got home and saw me, he asked me what happened. Before I could answer, my brother rushed in and demanded to know how I was going to be punished. My dad said, "He's already been punished," and walked out of the room. Yes, I learned not to put a knife into an electric socket. What does this all mean from a hiring perspective? Well, from where I stand, being curious about things is an excellent quality. Curious people find better and faster ways to get things done. They ask customers questions that reveal important facts that can help you improve service. Curious salespeople, in my humble opinion, close more sales. Curious people want to learn more about what goes on around them. And let's hope that quality never dies in any of us. So how can you tell how curious someone is? Well, the curious person will ask you about your end of things. Now, there are the usual questions applicants ask, but if you find someone asking very specific questions and really trying to get a better sense of how your company does business, then I see that as a plus. And by the way, there is a response to the phrase, curiosity killed the cat, that we don't often hear, but I'll mention it here. Satisfaction brought him back. Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying this podcast, and if you're getting something valuable from it, could you take a minute or two and go over to iTunes and leave us a review? Also, feel free to subscribe to the podcast. They show 50 different shows at any given time, but when you subscribe, you'll find that there's well over 100 shows. And each one of those is a valuable tip that will help you make better hiring decisions. When you're over at iTunes, you can simply enter into the search area there the phrase hiring tips, and then it'll take you to the podcast right away. The Hiring Tips is brought to you by the Employee Testing Center. We have an employee testing service that will help you hire better staff. It's very accurate, easy to understand, and delightfully affordable. Watch our 3-minute video at getbetterstaff.com. That's getbetterstaff.com. Our podcast does not represent legal advice. Employment law can vary from state to state. So please consult an attorney familiar with the law that applies to the area where your business is located for any legal questions specific to your company.